Okay, let's just get it. It's possible that I'm gonna have to cut today's stream. Whoa! Hello. That I'm gonna have to cut today's stream a little bit shorter. It really depends on, well, on my brother. We might play some basketball, get some exercise done. But yeah, so let's just begin from where I left off yesterday. I didn't. How do you say? I wasn't able to work anymore yesterday after the stream. I think it was a good length. It was like 6.5 hours with breakfast break. But yeah. Anyway, let's just go. Let's just get it. So first off, I want to assign the starting items to character quests, or to their milestones rather. So let's do that. Is it quest manager? Yeah. So I've already set the points. Basically, the idea is that all of them are gonna have 4 levels. Yeah, all of them are gonna have 4 levels. And for the first one, you're gonna need to complete 1 quest. For the second one, 3. And then for third and fourth quest, you're gonna need to complete 4 quests. Reward. And yeah, that's it. So let's add them some rewards. I need to decide which are gonna be unlocked by who. I'm actually thinking about just having all of the, all of the magazine, like all of the mag mods to be unlocked by the same character. But it's also kind of cool that you unlock a different one at each character, you know. So maybe the Twin Core could be a scientist thing, to be honest. And then the Overlord Core would be the doc. Although this kind of makes sense for the scientist. And then Twin Core can be doctor, like some kind of a... Yeah, I guess that does make sense. Okay, then I need to assign all of the other items. So, let's see, conductor array, stim capsule. I think this one makes a lot of sense to be the doc item. Or scientist, one or the other. Conductor array, first kind of feel is that this should be an NG item. Adrenaline booster, well, this could be a doc item as well. Pulse drive. I think this is like a really cool scientist item. Then spore field emitter. This one's almost for sure gonna be scientist because I think he's kind of playing around with, or it could be doc. And this one could be scientist, or this one could be NG, I guess. Or we could have the pulse drive be from the engineer, right? It's like a more of a tech kind of gadget. So conductor array and pulse drive. And then we have, I mean, I can then just make both of these scientist items, you know. There we go. Then we can just assign levels. So I think I'm gonna start with mag mods. I want them to unlock these things at different kind of times. I think the interesting one is gonna be at level 2. And then these two kind of don't matter. So let's see. Can maybe do this one to be the last and this one to be first. So I have the mag mods, and then scientist just has 2 and 3. I think this is fine for 2 and this is 3. And then engineer, we have 1 and 2. I think 1 can be this, and this kind of also gives another explanation that, you know, enemy projectiles can be destroyed with melee. So I think this is good, 1 and 2. And then dock, we have 1 and 3. I think I'm gonna do it like this. There we go. So now I just need to assign this. So let's first do the scientist. First we have, the doctor. So doctor number 1 is adrenaline booster. Boom. Doc number 2, we have the twin core. Ah, shit. There we go. Number 2, have the twin core. And number 3 is the steam capsule. Boom. Okay, and then, yeah, for now, well, yeah, we'll see about this one. Definitely don't need this though. Then let's do the scientist. Not new quest, we're gonna do item instead. And the scientist number 1 is the overload core. Overload core. Boom. Let's close this one off so don't make a mistake. Number 2, we have Myco generator. Boom. And number 3, we have the spore field emitter. Boom. Done with that. And this has 3 levels for now. And then engineer, we have number 1, conductor array. Boom. That's NG1, yeah. NG2, we have the pulse drive. And 3, just to make sure, performance core, good. Boom. And let's apply these to the quest manager. Well, of course it's gonna break. It is what it is, you know. There's it's a chance to happen, and since it's early in the morning or I've just started working, I'm not that bothered by it. Okay, let's see what happened. Did it get saved? It seems like it did get saved. So there you go. No reason to be bothered by it at all. Then what I want to do is make all quests have 100 kind of points, right? I'm just gonna assign random crappy quests to kind of follow each other. So I'm gonna make quests be kind of in order. I think it makes a little bit more sense. You don't get equal quests, and they can also kind of progress in difficulty. So let's start with the doctor. And I think I need the quest manager. I'm gonna close all but this. So we can start fresh today. There we go. Let's just give this to the engineer. These all give special 4. What does that do? Gain rewards. Special for set new. I see. Yeah, these are gonna be probably removed. Let's maybe check. I think engineer has like the most interesting quests. So this is all projectiles fired, sure. We have repeat projectiles fired, sure. Magazine full of lasers, sure. Amount of modules on a single projectile. Yeah, these are like interesting you know, interesting quests. I'm still thinking I want to make like biome specific quests for each of them, you know. Maybe it wouldn't be bad to have some sort of a list so I can see all of them and just have them kind of memorized a little bit better for what you need. Maybe I can do this here. Haven't used this thing for a while. So let's do, can I do a table? Does that exist here? Table. So we're gonna have thinking, how do I want to go about this? Maybe I can just make a simpler thing. I'm gonna say these are character quests, and then we can do. Let's start with NG because I have the most kind of ideas for him. NG, doc, scientist. There we go. And then engineer. I have level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4. Question is, can I make these can do this maybe? So I'm just want to organize it a little bit, and then have this be as a kind of as my place where I'm gonna try to get this down. Okay, so level 1, let's say fire 150 projectiles, right? That's like it's an okay quest. It's nothing special, but like whatever, you know? Although it's not necessary that you get them like this, right? Okay. Don't like this. So let's just write the ones that exist. And then we have fire repeat projectiles. That's 80. And 160. And then we have fill magazine with lasers. And you have connect 3 modules to a single bullet. And have connect 4 modules to a single bullet. So we have 8 quests, but like these are all kind of really generic. You can do them anywhere, which might not be too bad. But I really want to make, you know, stuff that is specific to his biome. So I think like these are kind of boring, so I'm gonna just have the one. This one is also boring. These two I think are kind of cool to have too. Even this one is kind of right? Right, I said that I would want to have stuff that is connected to their items, right? So let's see. He unlocks a pulse drive. And conductor array, right? So we could have let's say kill a broodlord. Pulse drive and conductor array. So we can do this. We can do destroy 100, or let's say 50 projectiles in the lava biome with pulse drive. How would I detect that it's been done by pulse drive though? I'm gonna write it as a potential quest, right? But then I'm gonna see if I actually use it. We could also have kill kill 150 lava biome critters, right? We could have could do this. You know what, I'm thinking maybe I can kind of figure these out when I get to this problem, because it's hard to kind of figure out what kind of quests these characters are gonna have, right? Yeah, for now, let's just kind of use the ones that we have. But I think I do want to have all of them kind of give 100 points. I'm gonna delete some of the annoying ones. Let's make this 100 and let's just delete this one. I'm gonna do the same for, well, for all of them, I guess. I'll give again all of these 100. I'll delete this. Leave these in, and then scientist. What do we have here? Enemies killed, spawner enemies killed. I think these are a little harsh, so I want to just delete these two. Small enemies killed. Eggs destroyed. Oh, really? I'm gonna delete these. We have infest applied. Why do you have so much, brother? Let's also check this here. This is statistics table. So we have shooter, spawner. Let's make this into a blocker, and let's make this into a charger. I'm gonna make a couple more. It's gonna be 27, 28, 29, and 30. And here we're gonna have critter, drone, brood lord, and hive tyrant. There we go. And then we can do critter. Critters killed. We can do critter drone broodlord. There we go. And then we also have the charger, shooter, spawner, blocker. Okay. So we have L, charger, and then boom, there we go. I'm gonna just paste all of these. These are gonna be charger, blocker, blockers. We're gonna have shooter, shooters, and spawner. There we go. Okay. Amount of modules attached to a single projectile, sure. Yeah. I want to add the effector here as well, so something doesn't go wrong at some point. Effector. Right, I need a color for them. So yeah, we have these now as well, which can be useful. So let's pull them in. String tables, statistics, and pull this. Okay. Did it work? It did. Okay, so now I need to do now I need to check all of these. All of these. Wait, 27? Right, because it starts with... No, what? Where do I have a duplicate one then? So enemies killed is 0. All projectiles fired, 10. Infest applied is 20, sure. Time played. That's really awkward. Let's make this like, you know, let's have these be in order instead. Right, this one is just, it's not even kind of shown, it's just used as a stat. Okay. So let's check our these things. Small enemies killed. So yeah, these are kind of now critters killed. Right? No. These are now chargers. Chargers killed. Let's change that to chargers killed. This one is then blockers. Blockers killed. Right. And you have shooters. Wait, what? Blocker is 012. Right, yeah, that's fine. Shooters killed. Oh no, this one is still fine. So shooter and spawner. These are all both good. Now we just need to small enemy killed. We're gonna change these. So stat type, right, this. So these are going to be not small enemies killed, but chargers killed, or they, yeah, chargers, and then blockers. There you go. Oh, time playing is 23. Why don't I have this as a stat then? What was I thinking? Okay, so let's then make this 0.23. And let's place all of these just a touch higher. We're gonna have this one be here. This is time played. And then here we're just gonna change all of these to have the correct corresponding values. So there we go. String tables, statistics, and let's pull this thing again. There we go. So yeah, then 24 is highest level. Yeah, okay, so change this to 24, 25, 26, and 27. And then we have time played. Boom. And then all of these highest level forest, highest level frost, boom, and then boom. So then we need these, more of these. So 28. This is gonna be critters killed. So critters killed, we're gonna do increasing and critters killed. And then next, 29, we have drones killed. Okay. 30, we have broodlords killed. And 31, we have tyrants killed. Okay. And then we also need to add them here. So we're gonna do all of these. Boom. 28, 29, 30, 31. We're gonna do critters, drones, brood lords, and tyrants. There we go. And I also set, I should also be able to now set these. So critters, right, let ID. So unit ID, so if it's 1, it's critter, and it's also charger, right? If it's 2, it's drone, and it's blocker. 3 is drone again, and shooter. And then 4 is again drone and spawner, right? And we can add more of these. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, let's do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, right? And 13. Okay, so 5, and let's just delete these for, let's just have the 1 so I know where I'm at. Okay, so 5, we have spawner mini boss. So this is broodlord and spawner. Then 6 is worm. So this is a drone, and I guess it's a charger, right? Wolf cub. It's a critter and charger. Wolf, that's 7. Oh, oops. That's for you. Shooter mini boss is a broodlord and shooter. And that's under number 7. Okay, then wolf cub 8. And then wolf mom 9. That's again a drone, but it's a spawner, right? Then we have 10, ladybug ice. That's a blocker drone. So drone, blocker, sure. Then 11, we have a maggot. So this is a critter, and I guess it's a charger, right? Makes sense. Biome 1 boss is a hive, is a tyrant, and I guess it's a spawner, right? And then 13 we have a nest crawler, which I think it's just a drone, and it's a spawner as well. There we go. Now we can go back to our statistics. So enemies killed, this is fine. Right. So chargers, we have chargers, blockers, shooters, spawners. So that's still like it should be. Then critters, we have, of course, critters. Drones, we have drones. Broodlords, we have broodlords. And tyrants, we have tyrants. So now I need my statistics. Which could be anywhere. Great. So these are not yet used in this case. Just a second, I have a call. Holy shit, that took way longer because let me get my slippers. It took way longer because the mailman or the mail lady, the mail woman, she brought is it called the medical card for my child? Medical card? Health card? Whatever, something like that. So yeah, she's becoming a real member of the society. No turning back now, you're in this boat. So yeah, what I want to do is find my... Don't have them here? Well, that's a fine how do you do. So I need my text images. Text font images. Let's try to do it today. Text images with space. In text images. Are these the same size as stats? No, stats are actually way bigger. But I definitely use these somewhere else as well, but like where? Where are you used, you son of a bitch? Okay. You're never even gonna believe this. Where is this thing in? Maybe UI? No. What is this? Items? Ah, menu? Menu. Menu it is. We're gonna copy all of these and drop them in here. Now, for the love of God, did I make these the same size? Yes, I did. Great job. We did it. So first we have the chargers and the blockers. Then we have the shooters and spawners. There we go. And then here we have the critters. And we have these and these and these. There you go. These are gonna, I guess I can add these as well since I'm here, right? Might be kind of dumb to calculate these separately, but you know, it is what it is. So I have these for, I guess I could add a stat for bosses as well. I guess so, alright. Don't know how to draw these guys as little images. But I'm gonna give it a shot. This one, and this one. So I think for you, we're gonna do something similar. We're just gonna do a triple cannon up top, right? Shouldn't be too bad. Okay, can I do this? And then we can go about making your legs not as pointy. And then we have these side cannons. Something like this. Boom. And then I guess this one would also be similar to this one. I don't know how I would differentiate them though. Maybe like this. This could be a thing. Just make this part maybe a little bigger. Not that bad, I guess. Yep, that looks fine. Now this one though, we'll just do some sort of a mushroom, right? Oh, I know what I could do. Do something like this. This. I think this is pretty good. I think this is actually pretty damn good. Boom. Look really cute. Really cute looking icon booze. So let's add these as statistics. Statisticalix. Did I miss any calls? Wait, let me just check real quick. I did not. Okay. So we're gonna add more of these. So let's just copy this. There's gonna be well, it's gonna be a thing. Okay. There we go. Okay. And there we go. Now we need to add these into the statistics here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugh. Here we go. Since I'm here, I might as well do this for the for these guys, for this one and this one. So these two little dudes also need their images. So, well, for this one there's not much to do. I could make it bigger. Although that would seem a little silly. Could just do this. Right. This one, on the other hand, is a little bit of a bigger issue. I think I just might do something like this. Yeah, I think that about covers it. Boom. And then we're gonna paste these here. Right. Don't need you. Boom. Boom. So let's add that to here. I'm gonna have, because these are gonna be probably used a lot more than bosses. So this is gonna be maggots killed and nest crawlers killed. So maggots killed and nest crawlers killed. These are gonna be, I need to kind of remove the ones that are not gonna be used. Like I think I'm not gonna actually translate into this. Spanish, yes. Portuguese, no. German, yes. And then all of these probably no, at least not for now. But I'm gonna also add Italian and French and Brazilian Portuguese. So it might be smart to just kind of start doing that already, so I have it ready for like whenever it comes in. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, so back to statistics. Oops. So I need to add how many more? 8 more. But let's take care of the images first as well. Well, that's not the same as it was. Why is this 37 then? Oh, you bitch. Why did I name these differently, eh? Fine. Then I'm just gonna add them by hand. Because believe it or not, that's probably less work than whatever else I would do. There we go. Back to statistics. And let's see, do these have the correct images now? So chargers, it's a charger. Blocker is a blocker. Shooter is a shooter. Okay, so I'm guessing these are not correct. So critters, drones, Broodlord. And Tyrant. Okay. Then we need all of the rest. So 23 bugs is killed. And boom. So 8 times that. Boogie's killed. No. Oh. Sure. Okay, next. 43. Okay. Then we have Big Boomba and Big Booba. There we go. And then Big Shrooms killed. Then we just have the maggots and the other ones. So maggots killed. And nest crawlers killed. Oh. And then, right, I need to also set these. So, Buggy, Boggy, Boomba, Booba, Big Boomba, Big Booba. Like I'm an idiot. And then, oh, I need those two still to be added. Okay. So, maggots, 39, and 40, we have nest crawlers killed. Save it. We're gonna have statistics ready. So I can use them for a quest. Maggots and nest crawlers. Here we go. And now I need to do this as well. So let's do, this is Bugsy. So this is spawner mini boss, sure. Warm. Then we have shooter, so big Boomba. And then wolf cub and wolf mom. Then ladybug, and then maggot. Okay. Okay. So let's see what we need to add. Okay, statistics are in place now. Holy shit. I think I just need to add them to the stats manager or something like that. I don't exactly remember where that is, but yeah, there we go, all statistics. So it seems we still have all of them here. So we can just add the new ones. So that's from 28 to 40. Boom, and apply. So we have the statistics in place. We can remove some of these non-existent quests. There we go. Okay, let's see if I've done anything. So I've done this. So I'm doing this, right? Oh, there's another thing that I'm gonna need to create, which so what is this? This is a bool. Okay, this does exist. So either you have to do it or you haven't, right? The problem is that like these things are connected to, or like quests are connected to stats, so I kind of have to make it with stats. And then I can just kind of check off which are not supposed to be shown. In some sort of a stats menu, if I create one, right? Okay, so let's actually, yeah, let's just do that. So let's see, magazine, fill the magazine with lasers. Yeah, so it's gonna be similar to this, but we're gonna say tinker with tinker with big shroom. Kill and tinker with the big shroom. There we go. Oh no. There we go. So kill and tinker. Oops. Tinker with the big shroom. Right. So this is another one. Oh, right. This needs to be tinker, big shroom. So you can add this one as well. Okay, now check if those were saved properly. Boomba. Screw you. Fine. So this is 34. So this is 34. This ticks. $35. 36. 37. For the next game I really need to kind of figure out, there has to be a better way, right? Just kind of have all of this be done automatically. 40. Okay, now we're gonna duplicate this one and make it have a 41. This is gonna be tinker with big shroom. Boom. Do I have an image for kind of for the time played? No. So what is the time played using as an image? Oh, just a random one. Okay, sure. Yeah, let's add the image for this one. I think we're gonna use this. And just have some sort of an additional icon on top of it. You know, just maybe a cogwheel or something. Although cogwheels are really annoying to draw in small scale. You know, they're just impossible to draw in a smaller scale. And this could also be just good enough, to be honest. Yeah, maybe not. What if we would do something like this? Kind of like this, though. There you go, let's just repair it. This is the same. There we go. So that's this image. Boom. Holy shit, is this ever gonna end? Let's open you up. Add this one in. And then here we do this. Boom. So we have all the things we need for now. Later I can add the rest, but for the purposes of what I need right now, this is enough, and I can make more quests for characters that are a little bit more interesting. So I'm just gonna kind of draw what's, you know, interesting, or write interesting quests. Be nice to be able to just assign them to whoever, right? So no, for now they could just kind of cycle through the same quests, and later I might even leave you giving them goo for now, and then I'm gonna kind of replace the whole thing when I have more stuff in the game. Okay. So let's go to the mall. Well, for now they can just kind of go through these. Doesn't really matter much. But I just need to make sure. Oh, I could kind of make them a little less boring. This is also not cooling research, is it? Let's see what the doctor's stuff is named. So Doctor 1, cooling research, Doctor 2, cooling efficiency, and melee utilization. Sure. Cooling research is not a thing, so we might as well change that. So Doctor 1, we're gonna do, instead of cooling research, let's do egg omelette. There we go. That's gonna be the name of the quest. I don't care. Boom. Making the best omelet. So that's 1. 2 is not gonna be cooling efficiency. We're gonna do something about maybe killing the spawners, right? What came first? Which is the egg or the chicken, right? So this is going to be about killing spawners. And melee utilization. That's also somewhat somewhat fine. Or we could do the mother of all chickens. Oh boy. The mother of all chickens. And you're gonna have to kill the spawner mini boss. Screw it. The mother of all chickens it is. Ah, shit. Okay, let's delete all this shit. Boom. We're gonna pull I hate myself. Let's do quests. Quests table, and let's pull this shit. What are you trying to pull? I'm trying to pull some quests. So this is not gonna be cooling research. This is gonna be omelette. Where is it? Doctor 1. Making the best omelette. So making the best omelette, what you need to do is destroy 40 eggs. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. We could also do like if we would have more of the same quest. You could do, you know, making the best omelet and then making, you know, I'm gonna make, screw it, I'm gonna make all of the quests have unique names because why not, right? This is like, we're talking about 12 quests. I'm gonna have like hundreds of items and stuff like that. So having unique names for each quest is actually kind of fun. We can make making the we could be gathering eggs first and then making the best omelet. Ah, why? And then you have the eggs event that's unlocked by the doctor. That's also you can also make an omelet. Ah, shit. Whatever. She doesn't care about research, she's just making an omelet. Ah, shit. Okay. Whatever. So yeah, this is one. 40 eggs seems like, you know, make it 50. Whatever, right? Then let's make a Doctor 2. This is gonna be Doctor 2. What came first? What came first? I'll just... What came first is going to use... So quest Doctor 2. What came first? And this is gonna be using the, not the eggs destroyed, but the boobas killed. And how many do we want to kill? Maybe like 15, or let's say 12, right? And then number 3, we're gonna do mother of all chickens. We're gonna do 1. We're gonna do big boobas killed. And Doctor 003. Boom. The mother of all chickens. It is what it is, eh? And then I need a final thing for the doctor, which is gonna be unlocked later. So let's do 4, and this is gonna be Tinker with Big Shroom. Tinker with Big Shroom. Right. But I don't have this yet, right? No. So we do need another one. So let's do can I do another chicken related one? Jesus. So what are we saying here? Like, let's give the final chicken biggest chicken freaking not quest but experiment. It's whatever, you know? So let's pull this in. Quests, pull. And then go back to quests, doctor. Biggest chicken experiment. And yeah, this is gonna give you a thing, not relationship. It's gonna give you player ability, and for now we're just gonna give you the engineer suit. Later on we're gonna do something else, and then on the quest manager, final doctor milestone is going to give you new quest. It's going to give you this quest. And an engineer, we're for now not going to have this one. Apply this. Apply this. So yeah, for the final thing, you're gonna get this quest and probably a dialogue as well. There's gonna be a dialogue as well. Like, dialogues are gonna happen after, like, at each milestone, you're gonna get a dialogue because you're gonna unlock something at each milestone. And that's also gonna kind of, you know, maybe drop some lore in there. But yeah. For now, we can just maybe do, you know, I've got something new for you, you know. Yeah, we'll see if this is gonna, how exactly we're gonna do this. But yeah, for now we can leave it in. Oh boy, it's convoluted. Like, it would be easier if to have the whole game, right? The problem is I have to make it work for now, and then later when, you know, when more game is in the game, I can actually finish this up, which is really annoying to do, right? This would be absolutely better to just leave for now, not worry about it, and just make, you know, make the second and third biome first and just take care of those things. And then this is what I hate about kind of getting ready new builds for, you know, events and stuff like that. Like, it's obviously necessary to do that, but it's really annoying to kind of worry about these things all the time. So I'm thinking what you really should do is have a solid demo, right? But then just kind of, you know, stop making new builds for every little thing, and just maybe here and there like update if something's wrong, but like don't bother adding complex content like this, right? Just have a fun build that can be played, but don't worry about all of this crap, right? Yeah. Well, I still have 10 days until submission for that event, and then hopefully, like, I want to do it sooner, right? I want to be done by the end of this week, so I can kind of send it to the community. Maybe some people can test it. I can maybe resolve some of the major, you know, problems that might have arisen, right? And yeah, then just go from there, I guess. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, it's like there's so much crap to kind of get in order to get this working. And also, I kind of hate that, you know, the first outfit that I've created is for the engineer. So it's really annoying because I can't even make that part make sense, because he should unlock it, not the doctor, right? So I kind of have to make this a little bit wonky. Maybe I'm just gonna make more kind of quests for that guy. And just unlock the outfit as one of the, you know, one of his. Yeah, that's probably the way to do it right now. That's probably the way to do it right now. So let's just remove this. We're gonna engineer milestones. We're gonna add you another level. And just add the player ability. Add the engineer suit here. So for now, you can just unlock it normally. We're not gonna be bothering with these things. And then here I can make this and this. So items, sure. Spawner, enemies killed, yeah. Let's just make some sort of, you know, base quests for all of them, and then leave it at that for now. So I have scientist 1, 2, so collecting bug parts is just killing any enemies. I think that's fine. High heat study, that's just not a thing anymore. So, okay, collecting bug parts, sure. Then we can do... He's maybe dealing with like small things, right? So we're gonna do micro research. So this is gonna be like killing critters, right? Maybe we wanna do the big bad is going to be killing a nest crawler. Maybe killing 2 nest crawlers, right? What else could be like sciencey related stuff? Well, you could like chop 10 blue mushrooms, right? Ooh, that could be interesting because he does give you egg-related stuff. So we can do mycelial research. Mycelium research? Sure, let's do that. And then we're gonna also do shroom kills. Wait, does he give you that item? So he gives you scientist 2 and 3. Yeah, he gives you both of the mushroom items. Oops. Here. Let's do mycelium research and let's also do red mushrooms. We're gonna do I think even more of these. Let's draw an idea here. NG quest could be to destroy walls. Okay. So mycelium research, and then not infest, but let's do red shroom. So red shroom DNA testing. It's good enough. Right, let's do string tables. Quests. Oops. Let's pull this. And now let's go to scientist quests. So this is going to be collecting bug parts. So this is going to be just kill 100 enemies, right? So enemies killed. Cool, cool. Then we're gonna do, the second one is micro research. Micro research. So this is about killing critters. Critters killed. We're gonna also have this at 100. Micro research. And then let's do scientist 3. The big bad. The big bad. We're gonna have, so scientist 03. The big bad. We're gonna have 2. Let's make it 3. We're gonna do nest callers killed. Then we're gonna have number 4 is mycelium research, and I just want to copy that. Boom. So mycelium research. We're gonna do blue mushrooms chopped. We're gonna do, we need like, let's do 15 of them, you know. So mycelium research, and then let's do number 5. We want red shroom DNA testing. And let's do red mushrooms chopped, and we're gonna also do 15. So back to quest manager, we have 3, 4, and 5 for you. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, engineer. Okay, let's check the engineer then. So engineer, you have boring quests as well as all of them do. So projectile testing, this is just, sure, I think this is fine, right? This is kind of a generic quest for him. Repeater testing is just boring, I don't like it. Laser testing is cool, kind of hard to achieve, but it's cool. Modification testing is also cool. So maybe just we kind of change this one. Maybe you have to, we're gonna make 2 more, so this is gonna be killing shooters, right? Who shot first? So this is gonna be killing shooters. And then we're gonna do another one. This is gonna be engineer number 5, right? Number 4 is already taken, yes. So number 5, this is gonna be killing the big Boomba. Big shooter. Boomba time. Whatever. Let's do this. So now I can, again, pull these quests. Just pull the whole thing. Okay, now let's go engineer. No, here, engineer. So I think, okay, yeah, let's kind of leave some of them in. So all projectiles fired 150. That's like 15 magazines worth of stuff. Let's just do 200. Let's do 150. we're gonna just have one of these. So we're gonna say projectile testing. We could also do like that you have to fire bullets, right? Make it a little bit more interesting. Or maybe shockwaves. Oh, a friend of mine would absolutely hate that. Yeah, let's just leave it simple for now. So then we have, that's engineer 1. Engineer 2 is who shot first. Who shot first? So engineer 2, we're gonna do goal amount is gonna be, let's say 15, and we're gonna have to kill Boombas. There we go. So 3 is laser testing. Laser testing. So this is a 1. We have to fill the magazine with lasers. It's definitely an annoying one to do, but you know, it is what it is. I think these are kind of interesting as far as like quests come, right? So I think we can leave this one just as a one thing, one per. We're gonna do modification testing. So we're gonna have modification testing, amount of single. We can just leave it at 3, right? Just manage to combine 3 to the same bullet. That's hard enough actually with the latest kind of changes. So that's 4, and then let's do 5, which is so 4, and then we have 5 Boomba time. Let's do engineer. So Boomba time, we're gonna do 1, and we're gonna have to big Boomba killed. And that's it. Go to the quest manager. So let's remove this and let's add this. And then general quests stay the same. Apply this. So there you go. We have the quests now. So hopefully they can just kind of cycle through these. They're kind of, you know, they're all interesting, not that boring. So I think that's fair, and they have proper names. Let's see how this looks. Let's see if this... Oh, relax, mister. Okay. Where are you going and why? Well, we're gonna figure that out later. So projectile testing, fill the magazine with lasers. Okay, I see what I need to do. We're gonna find localized. No, okay, sure. What about quest SO? So yeah, name, we're gonna do plus on this thing. So that should probably fix that issue, mostly. What about here? Statistic SO. So here we're also gonna drop a plus in. That should reroute it to my localization thingy. So it should kind of do the changes that I've applied as well. This would probably be better if it just kind of loaded all the strings in the game at the beginning and then just change them there, so I don't always have to localize this like that. Yeah, so fill the magazine with lasers. Long range laser shot that damages everything it hits. And this also works. That's pretty cool. Laser testing. Fill the magazine with lasers. Seems good enough. What about you? Do you have any quests for me? You're just kind of broken. Like, we're gonna have to test this from the beginning, because this is obviously now kind of messed up. Because I've skipped this thing at the beginning, so things are going a little bit haywire. Busy shoe? Oh my lord. What a bitch. Yeah, so the thing is just messed up. So let me just kind of reset. Boom. This looks a good image. I actually really like how this turned out. I was kind of struggling with it for a little bit. Yeah, so this is now just broken. Okay. Let's go to the beginning then. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this now. Let me try to get the whole thing down first, and then I'm gonna do a proper test. So this is gonna go here. Actually, this is gonna be end game stuff. Same for you. Unlock new outfit pop-up. Right, this is something I need to do. Indicator on locker when you start. Okay, quest for outfit is done. But yeah, oh, it's not kind of registered though. Hello? Where did it go? Quest for outfit. Well, yeah, let's not do this. I do need to kind of finish the thing. So yeah, here I need to add 41, which is gonna be thinker with big shroom. I do need this. And then with the big shroom, I need to make sure that this event is, like, if you choose this option, this is gonna get triggered. So let's see. Where is that? Dialogues? No. Events. Right, but these are, whatever, no. Let me close some of this crap. Maybe they're under scripts though. Dialogue. Various. Boss 1 biome. So yeah, this one has 4 options. Tinker with its guts. So yeah, let's see, this one does event 4, Tinker with boss 1. So we're gonna do this thing. So this is gonna be Tinker with big shroom, boom. Trigger trigger some screen glitches. Yeah, but like for now, we can do this, and then later on, we can figure out the rest. So that's added to the game as well. Okay. What else do I need to do? Quests should follow each other in order. Again, endgame stuff. Check if maxing relationship breaks the game. That I need to do. Animate starting setup menu, sure. And I'll probably do that next. And this thing, so basically add more. So these three things, maybe this one even more important, but like adding more juice and polish to the setup menu. Maybe the outfit unlock should be a quest to tinker. This is done. Set the correct starting item unlocks and outfits to character relations. I'm pretty sure this is done. So yeah, then I need to add music to the game. There's gonna be, hopefully I can deal with these things today. Add sounds to doors in HQ. That's another polish that really needs to be added. It's just weird, right? We're gonna also do this, add sounds to the setup, to the starting setup menu. Open, close, select stuff. There we go. So that's basically I need to just polish the starting setup menu and add these crapoli raviolis. Maybe even add the music and then start testing the game to see if it works properly. And yeah, then I think then the new build is gonna be ready. I think the game works properly. I just need to make these quests and stuff like that to make sure that it works, that nothing is gonna break, and then just leave it at this, right? Because after you're gonna be able to unlock more biomes, more quests are gonna appear at the same time. So that's gonna be just redone better at that point, but for now it can just work like this and that's it. Anyway, like I said, I might have to cut the stream short today, which is what I'm gonna have to do right now. And also I'm kind of tired, like I think it's gonna be easier for me to just try to focus and do these things off stream. And yeah, I don't know, I'm feeling really tired for the past couple of days. We've been dealing with some family stuff and it's just, I don't know. I guess it's taking a toll on me. I didn't think it will, but I don't know. Anyway, sorry for this weird ending. But yeah, I still really appreciate you if you stopped by. But yeah, hopefully I'm gonna gather a bit more energy and kind of motivation and do a proper stream tomorrow. And hopefully I get most of these things done today, so I can maybe start, you know, testing the game tomorrow and do some bit more fun stuff. If the thing is gonna kind of, you know, check out to be working well, I can make a new build, and then, you know, hopefully after that we can start working on new enemies. So that's gonna be interesting, I think. So yeah, but for now, this is it. Thanks everybody for stopping by, and I hope to see you again. Cheers.